All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going to break down a really simple but honestly super powerful guide for dealing with a feeling we all know and, let's be real, we all hate: laziness. You know that feeling, right? It's like you're staring at a mountain of stuff you need to do, and your brain just shuts down. You can't even take that first step. It's this weird paralysis, and if you've ever felt it, trust me, you are not alone. So, to actually beat this thing, we've got to understand it first, right? We have to know what we're up against. So let's start by figuring out what laziness really is. Adam's definition here is just so straightforward. It's not some deep character flaw. It's simply a state of not wanting to do anything. The core of it is this powerful pull towards doing nothing, towards just resting. And this feeling doesn't just come out of nowhere. I mean, sometimes you're just plain tired, right? Your battery's empty, or maybe you're bored out of your mind, or you just really, really don't like what you have to do. And sometimes you can't even put your finger on it. It just shows up. The important thing is realizing there's usually a cause. Okay, so we get what it is and maybe why it happens, but why does it matter so much? What's the real cost if we just let it win and stay stuck on the couch? And this is where it gets kind of serious. It's not just about that one thing you didn't do. It snowballs. We miss chances to grow, and that can lead to this general feeling of being unhappy. And that last one, wow, that one hits home for a lot of people. Feeling exhausted even when you slept for hours. That's a huge red flag. And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's not just about inaction. It's about how that inaction makes us feel about ourselves. Small, weak, powerless. It's a really heavy feeling. But here's where things start to change. Check out Adam's own story. He was right there in the thick of it. TV, snacks, feeling guilty. The whole cycle. But then he did one tiny thing. He started cleaning. But notice how slowly, just a little bit. And look what happened. In just 2 hours, that one small start completely flipped his mood and his whole space. And this is the big takeaway from his story, the real game changer. That feeling of being stuck, it's not permanent. It feels like it is, but it's a cycle you can absolutely break. Okay, so we've got the why. Now let's get to the how. Let's open up the toolkit and look at some actual practical things you can do to start moving again. He kicks things off with 3 simple tools. First, get it out of your head and onto paper. Make a plan. Second, and this is key, small steps, tiny, non-scary steps. And third, be smart about rest. Good rest is your friend. Too much rest can actually drag you down further. It's a balance. Of course, to use any of these tools, you need some gas in the tank. And that gas, well, that's motivation. It's just the energy we need to get off the starting block and push back against that heavy, lazy feeling. So where do you find this energy? Well, he says, look at your dreams, think about your goals, the big why behind what you're doing. And also look around you. Your friends can be a huge source of energy and support. All right, so you've got the basic tools. Now let's talk about how to supercharge them. We're going to look at how to fuel your motivation by focusing on your mind, your body, and the space you're in. Now this is fascinating. Think about the conversation that's always happening inside your own head. That little voice. It can either be your biggest cheerleader or your worst enemy. Just switching from I can't to I can might sound cheesy, but it is a ridiculously powerful first step. Next up, routine. This is huge. Think of it like putting your good habits on autopilot. When you have a plan for your day, you don't have to waste mental energy deciding what to do next. You just do it. It saves you from fighting that should I or shouldn't I battle 100 times a day. And you absolutely cannot forget your body in all of this. It's not separate from your mind, it's the engine. Exercise literally creates energy. Good food gives you the right fuel. Proper sleep hits the reset button. These aren't luxuries, they are essential weapons against laziness. And your environment isn't just the 4 walls around you, it's the people you're with too. Good friends can lift you up and give you energy. And yeah, a clean, organized room actually makes it easier for your brain to focus and start working. Your space can either help you or hold you back. And here's a simple little trick that works wonders. Reward yourself. Seriously, finish a small task and give yourself a little treat, a piece of chocolate, 5 minutes of a fun video. It hacks your brain into associating work with a positive feeling, which makes it so much easier to start next time. Okay, let's pull all these threads together. This is the game plan. Your path forward from here. This is how you win the fight. So here's the strategy, all boiled down. You start with a plan, but you make the steps tiny. You fuel yourself with good thoughts and good habits. You set up your daily life and your space to support you, not fight you. And you celebrate the small wins. It's a whole system for success.
And maybe this is the most important piece of all. Adam's final thought here is crucial. This isn't about some miracle cure. It's about being patient with yourself. It's about taking one small step and then another. It's about progress, not perfection.
Because when you boil it all down, all of this, the whole big journey out of feeling stuck, it all starts with just one step, one choice, one little action. So that brings us to the final, most important question, the one for you right now. Forget about everything else for a minute. What is the one tiny, easy step you can take today to get started?